some work to do because one of our kids is fairly awake, but my wife said something about chemtrails, and he like, what? What? That's not true, right? But it was real easy to overcome. Let's call that an objection. And I
Hmm.
said, that's funny. Why would have Tennessee outlawed chemtrails, and why is Texas going to bring something up in order to do the same if they did not exist? That's all you have to say,
Yep.
right? So clear, clearly they exist. And people are starting to figure out that weather manipulation in general, and maybe that's the way we should start talking about it. It's an absolute real thing. And we mentioned this during the Lahaina event, let's call it that,
Yep.
right? That assuming the good guys are doing a good job, they don't have their hands on everything.
Right.
And they can't. This is a massive operation that's literally been going on thousands of years, 2 millennia at least that I can track down.
And it's also
So this
global.
is,
It's not, we have this idea, this myopic vision that we just see it as the
oh,
United States, but it's not.
no,
Yeah.
again, I think all roads lead back to Switzerland, which people can go, what? No, it's the best. No, you'll find out differently.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so in my opinion, that there's still elements and pockets, you would call them cells of deep state activity. So I do believe one of the easiest things that they can do, because it's really hard to get a hold of, is the chemtrails and weather manipulation. Because based on knowledge I have directly, I know the weather manipulation is actually portable. That's a whole nother story, but it's portable. It can go in a vehicle and travel, and they can create problems. So it's really hard to get their hands on, just like direct energy weapons, or let's state laser weapons are really hard to get a hold of also too,
Hmm.
because you can front mount those on a drone or a plane, so on and so forth, and do a lot of damage. So I do expect there's a lot of that still out there. Um, and they're going to try to create as much chaos as they can before the elections. Um, maybe Robert, maybe it'll be a bunch of things. I think the main thing they're trying is World War III, but just possibly it could be everything. It could be earthquakes, it could be weather manipulation, it could be wars, uh, disease X. Who knows what they're going to? But they are going to try to shut down the November election, 100%.
I think it's, yeah, it's 100% true that, you know, they don't want this election. They can't fake it. They're not going to say Joe Biden won by the most votes in history. No one's going to buy that. Nobody